Hey everybody, happy Saturday morning. I have a small Amazon delivery to share. And so the reason well, you don't know, but I'm putting this up late Friday night. I just sat through like a 14 inning baseball game. It was really, really long. So I'm gonna get this done and get it up and get the rest of the things that I haven't done yet because I've been watching this baseball game between the Mariners and the Tigers since I don't know 5 p.m. and what is it now? It's almost 10. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you the boring stuff first. All right, this is the newest treats I'm giving the little poodles here, and it's, I haven't seen it in the stores. I just tried it out online, and these are what I call a high value treat. They lose their minds over them and are willing to do about anything for them. So, and they're tiny. Here, I'll put them out so you can see. Their other treats are big, and I have to rip them in half, and they're like hard dried who knows what. And so these are easier, just simple, dump out two and give one to each and that kind of thing. So it says made with salmon, blah, blah, blah. And I don't remember what they are each. I think something like $7. Yeah. It says that they're from Canada, I think. So that's better than, somewhere else maybe. Anywho, next. Well, I don't know what I've done with my playing cards. I put them somewhere really safe, apparently. But I had to get some new ones, and I don't mind getting new ones because I like to change them out anyway. But these are the Wizard of Oz style, and I don't know if they're different designs or if they're all just the same, but I'm going to open them up and look. Maybe they all look like this. This is the back of the box. Oz. Oh, that's what it says. I wondered what these symbols were, but it's OZ. Okay. Right, I opened them up, and there's not that much difference. There's some. Okay, so like the kings, we have Tin Man here and Cowardly Lion. Is this like the Oz, the great and powerful Oz? I guess it is. And this is the Scarecrow. And then for the queens, we have, I guess, Witch. So Wicked Witch, no. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that this is Dorothy because she's in pigtails and blue, okay? But who is this? Is she the good witch or is she? And then that's the evil one. And then for jokers, we just have 2 green and 2 red of the flying monkeys. And I said Joker, I meant Jack. This is the Joker. Just a, Oz. And there's nothing that particular about these. They've just got some pretty designs on them. You can kind of see them. And that's that. But they're really slippery, super slippery, because they're Bicycle brand. I think that, the higher quality, and I think the Bicycle brand is a higher quality, is more slippery to begin with. Waxed. Yeah. Okay, I got another one, and I don't know if these are all the same. They probably are. They're in a plastic container, so I like that a lot. It just seems to me to keep them nicer. Anyway, I'm going to take the plastic off and look at these and show them to you. I like him. He looks like an old-fashioned Santa. I've been hoodwinked. There's more plastic on this part, and take it off. Yes, they are all the same. I was hoping for Santas of different, different places. I guess they have to be alike, don't they, on the back, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's different. Let's see if any others are. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rest are trees, I bet. Yeah. Joker is the donkey and the chicken. I'm going to see if there's any different besides these trees. Right, there's a glare. It looks like there's just, I'm holding the box over my head, the Amazon box. There's just the Santa with the sleigh, or the tree, or the front of the cards, which are all, obviously they have to be a Santa, except for the jokers, and the jokers are the donkey. I wonder why depends on where they were made, huh? Because it's not so much, maybe it is just supposed to be like winter stuff. Hold on, I heard a noise. I'm putting down a shade. So I heard a noise, and I'm sure it was nothing, but we had a problem out here in the neighborhood, in the country hood tonight, and I want that shut. Everything else you can't see through. There's curtains everywhere. So apparently somebody tried to steal a car or something. I'm not sure. I don't know who it was, of course, but it was just just a little ways away from me, and it's all country. There's horse farms, and there's houses like mine. There are houses, and it's just and a lot of forest to hide. And so what happened was, I guess there were police going up, screaming up and down the roads, looking for the guy. He ditched the car, so he then was on foot, it sounds like. And so they were actually said on Facebook, the police suggest you lock your doors and stay inside until this is resolved. Well, they never resolved it. So maybe he had a cell phone and called for a ride. Maybe he's in somebody's outbuilding, one of my sons, who's my kids all have such different personalities, but this one son is very aggressive in the way he speaks to people he likes, So when he got here, I said, oh, we're good. But he just left. And of course, the minute he left, I heard that noise. So it could have been anything. I'm sure it wasn't a killer. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I'm going to put these away. Okay, so this is kind of boring too. It's just a top that I got for myself. It's a long sleeve, but kind of lightweight. In the picture, it looked more burgundy. And up close and personal, it looks more brick. That's okay. I thought it may be kind of a misstitch here, but I don't know how to sew, so maybe it's perfect. And the buttons are very, very masculine. To me. Probably not to everybody else, but to me they are. And I would love it if I could replace these two buttons with something real feminine, That would be, goodness knows I have plenty of buttons. I think I have 5,000 of them, in fact. I just don't typically know how to put a button on. Typically, I don't. I did think that this was pretty. I'm going to cut this up, though, right here. And right there where the hole is, and just use it super thick. They go on and on here about their company's called Automet. Respects the concept of service, respect, and trust. Always believe that the value of people is higher than the value of things. Lowercase f firmly believe that the company's foundation is based on the trust of and support of core customers, and 100% customer satisfaction is the company's consistent service tenet. I'm not sure I know what tenet means here. Automet believes in providing the greatest value. I'm going to put my glasses down. I'm about to give myself a headache. Okay. Autonet believes that providing the greatest value to customers at the lowest cost. Automet clothing is simple, full of culture, connotation, low price, high quality, and excellent service. That's what it's full of. It is loved by everyone and recognized domestic and foreign markets. By domestic and foreign markets. Okay, so that was too long to tell you about that. It's just a shirt. And it's too big. I'm going to stick it in the washing machine on warm alone, and that'll let some of this color out, I'm sure. And then I'm going to put it in a warm dryer because it could shrink a whole size and not bother me a bit. Okay, I got some Wizard of Oz stickers. it says one sheet, paper house, Wizard of Oz. Does it say how many? Let's see if maybe I just don't remember. Yeah, I don't think I do remember. Okay, so I'll just look at them. So we've got, it looks like the Wizard of Oz with the ruby shoes, a flying monkey, Emerald City. You know that's what they call Seattle, the Emerald City. It used to be. And then you've got the crew here. And the Wicked Witch of the West and Toto. More shoes, more flying monkeys. Was her name Glenda? I think it was something like Glenda. Poppies. Hourglass with sand. I don't know what you call those really. And is she in a different Nope, same outfit. And then Are You a Good Witch or a Bad Witch? I like that one. There's No Place Like Home. Oh, I like this, the witch's legs too. That's cool. And then there's the crew again. And I got, there's some more. I got 2 of them because I was thinking I wouldn't use them both, but I might give one away just for kicks and grins. Okay, and this is the last thing, but I'm going to need to open it and spread it out because I did open it to look at it and it's just too much. Here's the front. Or is that the back? You are a bag of fantasies that trample on the starlight and fall into my dream. You sound like you used that line before somewhere. Let's try. First thing that fell out here is nice day. And it's got a moon and it shows you what you're going to get on the back. And here's some papers. Are they both the same? No. Let me spread them out and show you. It's just going to be much easier. I doubt you can tell, but this is the vellum paper. But what I was saying you can't tell probably is it's raised. That's what I'm trying to say. Embossed. That's what it is. Embossed. That one's pretty. And then you've got this one here with stars and moons and whatnot. And then you've got some here that are not, well, heck. They're not really embossed, but they're printed with this beautiful, beautiful colorscape. There's a name for that. What is it? I just always call it rainbow. And then this is, you can feel it on the back, but on this side, it's also that pretty color. And that one. And the last one looks like this. So that's it for those sizes. I was thinking ATC cards when I bought them. I'll show you the next part. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'll try. This is, it's like a pad and it's all stuck together. Spring Breeze has a letter. Oh, we're going through that again, are we? Talking to the Moon. I like that one. Okay, because it made sense. But anyway, there's just different designs and colors on this pad. Then there's 10, there's 2 of each design of these kind of bookmark shape, and these quotes are just entirely too small to read, so I'm not going to even try. Anyway, blue, gray, white and blue, and then kind of a cream color, I don't know, and then kind of a dusty rose color. 5 of these gorgeous, like moon art. So this one, you can't tell because the tablecloth is so close in color, but it's ombre, is that what you call it? And then this one's got different shades. That reminds me of Seattle too, because of it's like a Space Needle shape. The Space Needle used to be a big deal restaurant, and now it's, I don't know what it is. And this is kind of ombre as well. It's got but maybe not really, because it's light here and light here instead of just going light to dark. And then this one, it's like snowflakes. Isn't that pretty? And that's more plain. I wish I had a piece of white paper to put down, but I'm not going to go find one. All right, and then there's 4 different, like, pretend stamps, or to look like a stamp, I don't know. So full moon. Really? This one says it's a crescent moon. This one says it's a half moon. This is a waning. This is a waxing. That's a null moon. Is there a null moon? I've never heard that term before, but I guess there would be if it was dark. I don't know. Anyway, in different colors. So this one is a lot like those bookmarks were, but fatter, almost business card size and short, you know, like it would be a business card maybe. This one, oh, it's got the moon and the stars. One of them said something. Was it this one? It said, well, I don't know what it says. It is seriously, seriously tiny handwriting. What does this one say? It's a little bit bigger and darker. No, it's dots, Kendra. What does this one say? Why can't I see it? Well, it's tiny, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna there's just one more set of stuff left in this pack, and that's it. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and they're not stickers, they're just round, so I'll have to, you know, put some sticky on the back if I want to use them. So I can read these because they're bigger, and it says, I see all living things are vegetation, but you are the green hill. Deep. Let's see what else we got here. Put it so it's right side up. It says, you are as somatic as the moon. And this one says, hold on. All right, I'm done trying to read it. I just wanted to show you the package. The package really is kind of cute to hold this stuff. You know, I like that little tag moon there, and it shows you what you're going to get, so it should not be a surprise. Then it says, nice day, have a good day. So I'd be in a mess if I had to go to China, so I'm not going to really say a whole lot more about this. You know, everybody's trying to make a living in the world, and if they can sell them and I can buy them, well, they have it. Train, Cosmos, full moon. Okay, so I was asking and I wasn't filming, so I'll ask again. There's a song where it was popular a few years back, maybe 10 years ago, and like the opening line is, guess she's up in the atmosphere with something Jupiter in her hair, and apparently the guy wrote the song about his mother. She'd passed away. Anyway, did they think the word train had something to do with the moons and stars because of that? Did Train even sing that? Is there even a band called Train? I'm going to have to look it up and get back to you. It was Train, and it's called Drops of Jupiter. And so maybe that's where that came from. I'm not positive that, yeah. So I don't usually remember a band, and I was almost positive I made that band name Train up in my head somehow. So I was happy to look it up and see that I was right for once. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know how long this ended up being. I thought it wouldn't be long enough, but apparently I can talk and talk and talk. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.